Waste. Nowadays, every human consumes goods packaged in plastic, discarded, forgotten, left. These plastics wreak havoc on the delicately balanced ecosystem. Social media is flooded with words of warning, yet action is rarely taken. However, there is hope. There is something being done. In today's world, business is a great starting point.
Hi, my name is Hart. Here we are at the Vista shop in Long Beach. We like to keep things eco-friendly and as much environmentally safe as we can. So we like to cut down on our landfill waste, and we infuse plastic bottles and coconut husk into our board shorts to reduce the amount of waste going into our environment. Within our dope-dyed yarns, we implement into our product to reduce the amount of water pollution being made in the environment, and we use water-based seams to keep out any harmful pollutants to our ocean. We like to reduce on CO2 levels and implement car tires into our wetsuits to reduce the amount of waste given on Earth. And we also implement plastic bottles, just about 45 into each wetsuit. Here at Vista, we like to protect and surf and keep things environmentally safe. We like to incorporate this through our product.
While small businesses do their part, it ultimately comes down to the consumer.
I would say the biggest challenges with facing sustainable living is that how readily available not sustainable products are to you. So if you're able to get sustainable products that are reusable, eco-friendly, etc., we can lower the waste, which also helps the environment. Yeah. Steps that can be taken to improve environmental things is coming to our store rooted in Long Beach, because we have environmentally friendly products that are plastic-free, all natural, low waste. You bring your own containers. That way we do away with all the plastic in the environment, and yeah, come shop local.
Some of the biggest hurdles for people is the cost. I know that sometimes people will come in here and see the price and they may not even completely understand, well, what is 1 ounce of lotion and why is it a full $1? And so we try to educate people that come in so they understand how they can purchase things and that they can just buy a little bit to try out. They don't have to commit to a whole 16-ounce bottle of something like at a grocery store or at a convenience store. You can just start with a small amount. So educating them on how they can just get a small amount, or they can, we have a lot of alternatives that are less expensive as far as cleaning products. If you buy a concentrated cleaner, it's less expensive than buying something that's ready to go. So we just try to educate our customers so they know their options.
So we, as a collective rooted in Long Beach, our 3 businesses take action by helping the environment, by selling environmentally conscious products, being eco-friendly, lowering our plastic and waste things, and also teaching people about the benefits of being eco-friendly and sustainable living. We have events out front. We do First Friday events. We have a lot of pamphlets. Our social media is very educational, each one of ours. We try to have little cards on each one of the products. That way you can see how this would benefit you if you were to get it. And what say you buy a reusable bag, it'll tell you you saved X amount because you don't have to get bags every time you go to the store, stuff like that.
I am the ambassador of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. I'm a marine ambassador. Humanity is at a critical juncture. As plastics break down into microplastics, they enter the food web, and in terrestrial systems, they enter the soil. And in airborne systems, they enter our lungs. So we're studying plastics in the air and plastics in drinking water.
I'm a research scientist here at the Moore Institute for Plastic Pollution Research, and this is our lab. I work a lot in this lab doing microplastics analysis of microplastics in rivers, microplastics in the oceans. And so I can give you some examples here of different equipment that we use for microplastics in drinking water. We have a filtration flask here so that we can filter water down and concentrate the microplastics out of the drinking water. Behind you, we have a FTIR. which can, if we find these little tiny particles, it can identify their material type. So microplastics are tiny plastic particles that are found in the environment, smaller than 5 millimeters in size. And I can give you an example. We have a microplastic particle from a sample.
Researchers have it down to a science. Passing it down to the next generation is key.
My motivation is I truly believe that humans are too intelligent to be this irresponsible with such a polluting and persistent material. I think we can do much better. So I'm really motivated by education and working with educators. When it comes to making the world a better place and protecting the environment, every single person has a role to play. A lot of people don't understand how critical a healthy ocean is to our overall planet. The ocean is incredibly important in really kind of regulating a lot of what's happening on the planet. So it's one thing to just teach about the problem, but oftentimes they don't have all of the information to be able to talk about the solutions effectively. So making sure that those two are connected and that educators have everything that they need to really keep their students up to date in what's currently happening is really our goal, and we think that's one of the most important things, or else we'll have a bunch of amazing educators out there just unfortunately teaching an outdated type of environmental education.
Flowing down from business into lifestyle, supported by science, perpetuated through education, we can take action.
The deterioration of the environment is the motivator for action because it's the quality of life is equal to the quality of the environment. If your environmental quality deteriorates, your quality of your life will deteriorate. I take action by pushing back against the plastic attack, by organizing people to become conscious of the deterioration they're experiencing all around them. There's something called shifting baselines. People see trash all around them, they think it's always been like that. It hasn't. When I grew up, we didn't have trash everywhere, yet trash is now everywhere. I'm taking action and pushing back and organizing my neighbors, organizing my friends, organizing my nonprofit organizations to push back against the plastic attack, which I think is killing more animals right now than climate change.